there are a variety of different tactics that these hackers use. We're going to talk about some of the most popular ones. So these are the ones that you really want to be concerned with. The most prevalent is social engineering. I like to call this human hacking. This has been going on for ages and ages. Catch me if you can. You call them con artists, whatever you want. It's that manipulation of individuals. The most prevalent of all of the social engineering scams are going to come after these types of things: passwords, financial or identity information, intellectual property, or money. One of the most popular ways that they're coming after this is with phishing emails. This is the most rampant form of social engineering. Over 90% of cyber attacks start with a successful phishing email. Back in the day, this was, a very wide net that was cast. You may have remembered the message from the real live Nigerian prince who has millions of dollars to get out of the country. They're just tossing this out to anyone, seeing what sticks, and just trying to get anyone to respond. These types of attacks still happen. The Nigerian prince, believe it or not, still brings in, I think I saw a statistic, it was like 700 million a year. If you can believe that, people still fall for it. But nowadays, the wide net that is being cast in the new Nigerian prince are common services or common technologies that we might be using. A lot of people are in work environments. You're on a Zoom webinar right now. A lot of people are remote or hybrid. Many communication tools that are being used like Slack, a lot of packages that are being delivered. FedEx and other shipment carriers are huge email phishing spoofs that are happening. So they're using real logos of these actual companies. They're using templates that look just like the real emails, but this is that casting a really wide net and seeing who is going to respond to something like this. So that's the regular phishing. Then we get into a more targeted type of social engineering attack, which is spear phishing. So they're doing a lot of research beforehand. The first step in many of these attacks is an investigation. So they're on your company website, your About Us page. They're on your company LinkedIn profile and seeing what the hierarchies and the relationships look like. They're on your employees' social media pages, their personal ones. And they're gathering all of the information that they can of what's available online to specifically target their well-researched recipients. So some of the examples here: new employees are massive targets for phishing emails because they're unfamiliar with processes in their new job. They're very eager to please and do a good job in their new role and make their bosses happy. And they go online to LinkedIn and they update their new position. Everyone congratulates them, and the attackers are watching for that type of information. If your marketing team is doing a really great job promoting your company, there's more information out there that they can utilize. If you post that you're hosting a charity golf tournament for a local organization, they might craft an email that says, hey, this is Shanna. I'm out on the golf course right now. I need you to go to the store and buy me some gift cards. Anybody heard of that one before? If you have, go ahead and either raise your hand in the chat or post a little yes, I have. That's usually one of the ones that people immediately recognize. Another thing to think about is the type of information that you're sharing in out-of-office emails. This isn't usually something that people think of immediately, but I got one the other day that said, I'm traveling in London, I won't be back, please contact, Jim in my absence while I'm gone. So it's very easy for an attacker to craft an email that says, hey, Shanna's in Tahiti with a drink in her hand right now. She told me before she left to ask you about this. And it makes it that much more valid because they know that information and they say, oh, Shanna's in Tahiti. And you're like, yes, she is. She wishes. And here's another example. We call this pretexting. So a lot of people have seen this one as well. It looks like it's coming in from one of the senior leaders of the organization saying, hey, are you available right now? I need your help. I need you to go shopping. Send me your personal cell phone number. I'm really busy though, so I'm not going to be able to respond. And the goal here is either to collect a little bit more information in order to enhance or fabricate a story that makes their attacks a lot more believable. So they may be trying to move the communication to your personal cell phone. That's a very common request that we hear. Or this one a lot of the times will lead to that. I need you to go out and buy me $1,500 worth of gift cards and send the numbers off to me. I see a lot of people dropping it into the chat right now that you have seen these attacks. So yes, and they always look like they're coming in from, marybeth214@gmail.com instead of the actual leadership.